Back again with another junk journal. This is Corky, the Plum Creek Booksmith, and I'm going to get started right away because she's a big one. She is 9.5 tall, 6.5 wide. She's got a 2-inch cloth spine with the signatures sewn through, lace applied to the spine. She has 5 signatures. She's a gator mouth. She's yummy, yummy, yummy. I just love her. She has a total of 436 pages. I found this metal Burpee's 1908 Burpee's Farm Annual. It must have been a reproduction of the magazine that they put out that year. I'm sure it's not very old, but it looks vintage, so I put some holes through it and put some of these little screw head paper fasteners through. So this is attached to the book, which is already a good weight book board. So the inside cover, she's got all kinds of goodies. A place to write over here. There's a label. Then there's a extra button envelope here that holds a little bird tag. And then back behind there's another bird that's tucked in behind. There's a little pocket here for 2 little tags, price tags. And then this little thing opens up. There's a button closure here. This opens up, and there's some pretty things to look at here. There's an envelope here that has a layaway ticket with a pretty flower that shows through the window envelope. And then this comes open. There's a pocket here. There's a bird card here that holds a little tag. And then there's a tag back here. And then you can write some messages there too. The inside cover, I've put this here to hide the paper fasteners and to give it a little more strength. Okay, each signature cover is an old file folder, and it has, well, I think it was a divider and a ledger, excuse me, and then it has this little tab. They all have little tabs on them, and I've kind of distributed them through the book. And then this is on each signature cover. You got places to write, and then this little page from a butterfly book just sits in here. I think there's anywhere from 21 to 23 pages per signature. I have some of these fun miniature Polaroids that I made. I really like the look of those. I think I saw some on Sam Poole's Etsy site, so I thought I'd make some of my own with some of the images that I own myself. I'm going to try to put these on my Etsy store as well. And then I made some little slides with, I printed on transparency plastic. And then these little hymnal pages just sit. They're not fastened on. They just sit on this short piece of paper, or I shouldn't call it short. It's not wide. This was kind of an afterthought. I remembered I had all of these fun little pieces of greeting cards that a little, it's a place that it's not open anymore, but it was a place for disabled adults to go and work and sell their crafts. And so they would take greeting cards and cut them down to make little greeting cards. So I found a bunch of these at a flea market, and I use them every now and then. This just gives you extra space to write, and it's a little tuck spot. I've used ledger paper, I've used book pages, digitals. This is a little pocket, it has this pretty little lady there, it has my thank you card and a little tag. There's a dictionary page. Here's a pocket that I watched. I learned from Eva, Bohemian Crafter, and she made it out of a newspaper. So that was really fun to do. There's a pocket that this little tally card is in. It's in the front pocket. Then there's side pockets on either side, and then there's a back pocket. That was a really fun one to make, but newsprint was all over my hands, but it was sure fun. Now the center of each signature is a large envelope, and it holds a lot of stuff. And then these little hidden paper clips I have on each of the centers, and I think I got those from Eva. Here's another picture of my own. I love this one. It's of my hens and chicks and an old crock that's in my hens and chick flower bed. Got some rusty paper clips. There's a little page that's just draped over, and it has a nice place to write on the back. Another pocket here. I hope you guys are all well. We sure got a nice rain last night. We got about an inch here at the farm, so I won't have to water. I put in some of these nature pages, and I think on the back, wait, now one of these has a raccoon, and I'm glad to get rid of that. I am so freaked out by raccoons anymore. I think you guys heard that, at least the ones that listened to one of my other videos learned my dilemma about raccoons. I used to think they were the sweetest little animals ever, but oh man, they freak me out now. Another little pocket with one of my miniature Polaroids. And here's another little greeting card with a tuck spot. Some more goodies in the middle of that envelope. Another pocket with extra ledger page. Lots of place to journal. Some old, I think these are from an agronomy report from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. Department of Agriculture and Inspection for Nebraska. I love these little pages out of a cute little book. It has lots of fun little pictures in it, so I just took spreads out and put them in. Some of these extra pages weren't big enough, so I mean, well, this was just a page out of a book, so it needed to be attached to a page so that it would fit in the book, so I could sew it in the book. So I left some just for a tuck spot, and then each signature has this little tuck spot in the back. So, you know, here's another page that, oh, I don't have that. Oh, shoot. It's not supposed to be glued in. It's not glued in. It's just set in like that. So you can use the back here or the front of that signature to write on. There's a little flip out. These are from Roxy Creations. I love this set. Another one of my little Polaroids. This is like a baseball score sheet. Those always interested me, how you'd have to have a mindset to watch and record. I am not that way because I kind of tend to gawk a little bit. You really have to pay attention. Here's another little greeting card I put in. It's a little squirrel and a bunny here with some flowers. And then it's a tuck spot for a little tag. Another middle pocket. Has some good things in. And a hidden paper clip. There's some mushrooms. Those need to be in a nature journal. This really is a journal that could be for a lady or a man. If you have a dad or a brother or an uncle who likes to do some gardening or nature walks, he could use this for recording. I don't have it very frilly. There's some lace on the back, and maybe a tag or two had some lace on, but really it could be for a lady or a man. Oops, I thought that was a pocket, but it isn't. It's glued. I left this little turn down here because that's how it was in the book. Somebody must have liked ferns, so he or she wanted to make sure he or she could find that page. Oh, this one was a zinnia with a butterfly on a couple years ago. I highly recommend planting zinnias and marigolds. Oh my goodness, the beauty you can attract, the bugs you can attract with that. That's just a little pocket behind. I like this little idea. I did it on the princess book that I made. The last one I made was a princess book, so it had crowns in it, so I made this magic. And so it just changes color when you bring it up. It's magic. The light is kind of causing that to be hard to see. There's a little bird and a flip out. This music sheet was in a little notebook, and so this is all somebody wrote in. I suppose they were making their own music or learning about music. Okay, I'm getting through this quicker than I thought I might. This is a German die cut. I just left it there for whoever wants to use it in the journal or use it in a card that you make for somebody. There's some more things to write on. And some Raleigh cigarette trading cards, tickets here. Pretty cardinal. Another little tuck spot with a kitty and a ball of yarn. There's a little tuck spot here, and it has a money receipt and a Sears and Roebuck and Company. I don't know, pay to the order or pay to the order of the bearer, 10 cents. Woohoo! What year is this? I don't see a year. I'm guessing that's 30, 40, 50 years ago. Another little pocket. Little pocket here holds some bird cards with they have some ledger paper behind them. Another one of those pages out of this book. It flips open. Another little tuck spot of my daylilies. There's another little, it looks like a film, I don't know, specimen card. And then these pages, I love these out of, oh, I wish I could get another book like that. I can't think of the name of it. And I don't see it over on my table. And then I put a little pocket here. There's a couple things here to use for journaling. Isn't that pretty? Another one of my little Polaroids. Okay, here's the page on the back side. Oh no, maybe it's on the other part, but I don't like skunks either. We had that trap set up, and the first time I saw that we had something in there, I was kind of from a distance, and I thought, oh my gosh, what if it's a skunk? What am I going to do? That would be not good. Okay, there's some tomato seeds here. It's an old packet of tomato seeds. There's a large card here and another hidden paper clip. And then here is, oh, I hope I haven't kept that. Okay, it doesn't keep it from coming out. It's just a flash card that I have so that you can see the numbers here, and then the pole keeps it from going so far that you can't reach to get it out. Layaway ticket is in the back pocket. Look at that cute little kitty. Some more of these slides. So she's packed full. There's that naughty raccoon. I'm glad to be sending you away. I hope the new owner doesn't mind. You can always put something over it. Okay, there's some more of my Polaroids and a little tag. This is an old Get Well card that's been cut down, and you can use that for journaling. Almost done, people. Pretty dragonfly. Made another pocket back here. Aren't these pretty birds? I love their colors. And then there's a pocket here. You can put something there too. I happen to have a couple extra cards here. They can go there. And then another one here. There's a flash card that's a pocket, and it holds some butterfly cards and a big tag and a baggage tag here that is securing the paper fasteners as well. This is what the back looks like. So that is my Garden Nature humongous journal, and I will be putting her up on Etsy shortly. So I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up and comment below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll be notified of upcoming videos. I sure appreciate all of you. I'm trying to make it to 1,000. I'm almost to 900. So my next goal for this summer is to get to 1,000. So if you would like to share my videos, please do. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, have a super weekend. Bye now.